The song is called Older and Dirt. It's a sing-along for you. Here we go. Now I can't squat and I can't bend over. I got sharp pains in both of my shoulders. I'm old. I'm older than dirt. I got some of my teeth and none of my hair. I can't hardly hear, but I don't care. I'm old. I'm older than dirt. And I can't complain, but I still do. When you're as old as me, you will do. There ain't nothing on my body that don't hurt. Well, it don't eat this and you can't have that. Take these pills, but don't get fat. I'm old. I'm older than dirt. Turn around, boy. Well, I plan my trips around the bathroom stops. With my old body, I don't need to lock. I'm old. I'm older than dirt. I grow hair in my nose, hair in my ears. I ain't seen my feet in 15 years. I'm old. I'm older than dirt. Well, you may be laughing, but it ain't funny. I can't remember where I hid my money. Sometimes I feel dumber than a rock. I go from room to room and I stop and stare. I don't know where I am or why I'm there. I'm old. I'm older than dirt. Take it, Jimmy.
Doris moved among the towering enchantments of old St. Augustine, wearing clothing she had sewn of Irish linen. And always in the company, it seemed, of someone who instinctively sought her out to share the secrets of their heart. We'd all fall in beside her. She'd listen ardently to what we said, and then we'd go away more graceful for having been listened to by this creature who spurned the pipe, who spurned the bottle and loved the salt air and the sunlight and hated only cruelty.
So it's a little over 50 years ago. Gamble and Will McLean took me on my first ride up the Ocklawaha River to the Silver River, on up into Silver Springs. Silver Springs, one of the world's first magnitude springs. At that time was producing 99.8% pure artesian spring water. Sadly, it's not that way anymore. Anthropologists tell us that the first people that lived there were known as the Timucua. They called it Ocali. There was lots of them, so many that they divided themselves up into different family groups, each with their own little chief. And so one day the beautiful Indian maiden Winona, the daughter of Chief Yemisi, meets Prince Chukwuta, firstborn son of Chief Ikihumki. And the two kids go swimming in the springs, and over time they hunt, fish, and spend a lot of time. They decide they want to go ahead and get married. But it turns out the chiefs of the tribe decided who got married and when, and it turned out Chief Ikihumki and Chief Yemisi didn't like each other, so they forbade the marriage. Chief Yemisi hid Winona in the forest. Chukwuta was told she was dead, but there's no force more powerful than love, and eventually the two youngsters find each other. They climb into a dugout, paddle out over the springs, and they exchange their marriage vows. And Chukwuta says, "We can no longer stay here amongst our people. We have broken the laws. Let us go to the place of our ancestors." And he pointed down to the deep, dark cave where all the water came from. The Timucua believed that's where their ancestors came from. As the sun came overhead, they thought they saw a little Indian angel waving to them from down below, and lovers embraced. They rolled over the side of the dugout, disappeared in that little dark cave to spend eternity in the land of their ancestors. You know, some say their spirits still come back to the springs, visible only to lovers.
Well, all right, I'm just going to do a little picking tune here. This is one that I concocted. It's kind of a tribute to some of my guitar influences, like Buster Jones and Merle Travis and those kind of guys.
Charley Simmons. 15 minutes, y'all. 15 minutes. We'll be back. Thank you.